far be it from me to decide who gets to call themselves a Christian or a Catholic. That's up to one entity and one entity alone, and that is the big guy upstairs. However, it does raise a lot of questions about Joe Biden's supposed Catholicism when every policy position and every declaration that he makes, and we'll get to the one on Easter in just a moment, seems to contradict some basic teachings of the Bible, of Jesus Christ, and the messages that you traditionally receive in a church service. So, most recently, Joe Biden took a lot of flack for declaring Easter Sunday as Transnational Visibility Day. Now, the people defending this move are saying that the Trans Day of Visibility has always fallen on March 31st. Be that as it may, it is odd that he decided to stick with it. You could always say April 1st will be Trans Visibility Day. You could also say these people have June, they have November, they have lots of other days scattered throughout the year. It kind of seems like when you have, and I believe someone added up 145 days of visibility for the LGBT community, that there's quite enough visibility already. And we see lots of representation in media. We have pronouns in our email bios now if you're in the corporate world. So lots of visibility there already. And it goes even further because Joe Biden, even though his official account, the White House Twitter account, social media accounts said, Happy Trans Visibility Day, and they promoted all sorts of messages about, I see you, I hear you. When Joe Biden was confronted by a reporter about this, he says, I didn't do that. I mean, that seems like gaslighting 101. Just show a side-by-side of his social media accounts, and here it is, Trans Visibility Day, side-by-side of a reporter asking him, and he says, I didn't do that. Well, Joe, it seems like you certainly did do that, and maybe you didn't click publish, but somebody did that uses your account, and so therefore you are saying it because that is your account. They are promoting it through you. There are other issues as well. When you look at the issue of abortion, and it seems like Democrats strongly support abortion up to the moment of birth. Not all of them, certainly a lot of them. That would seem to go against the teachings of the church as well, where every life is sacred, every gift is a child from God. There are plenty of other examples here, but take a look at this moment on MSNBC. I can't believe MSNBC invited these guys on their program. An archbishop describing Joe Biden as a cafeteria Catholic. That seems to make sense, because as he explains, and if you're familiar with the phrase as well, he likes the idea that I'm going to be a, quote, good person, I'm going to do this here. Maybe I go to church on Sundays, so I'm going to take worship once a week right here. But I'm going to ignore the fact that all life is sacred, that Easter Sunday perhaps is the holiest day of the year. This is the day that Jesus Christ rose from his grave. He was resurrected. And this leads us to the fact that he was the Son of God, because you just don't do that. Take a listen as the Archbishop goes off on Joe Biden's supposed Catholicism. I am so glad the MSNBC audience got to listen to a little bit of this. Now, we are probably in some sense all cafeteria Christians. Do we abide by every single law or rule or dictate or suggestion that the Bible offers us and all of its hundreds of? Probably not. But if you are Joe Biden and you're saying I am a Catholic president, it would suggest that you would lead with a little more Christianity and a little less leftist communist politics. Take a look for yourself, and you let us know in the comments what you take away from Joe Biden's Catholicism.
In the case of the president, do you get a sense that his regular attendance and adherence to the faith resonates with American Catholics?
I would say that he's very sincere about his faith, but like a number of Catholics, he picks and chooses dimensions of the faith to highlight while ignoring or even contradicting other parts. There is a phrase that we have used in the past, a cafeteria Catholic. You choose that which is attractive and dismiss that which is challenging.